Welcome to the Conversations of Mastery with Coach Rahm. It is I, Coach Rahm, here to give you a dose of wisdom and empowerment. Together, we will find accountability, reliability, responsibility, and respect for ourselves. By standing on principles, we never lose balance. So let's get ready to begin to make a stand. Good day, family. I'm Rahm. Today, I'm speaking from a place of deep love and respect, not just as a man, but as a student of greatness and a witness to legacy. I speak not from a place of arrival, but from a place of calling. Okay, on this Father's Day 2025. Today, I stand before you, not as a father, but as a man preparing for that sacred role. I train for it, I strive for it, I honor it. This message is for every man who has carried a child in his arms, in his heart, or in his hopes. And while I haven't yet had the blessing of becoming a father, I do move like one. I think like one. I build like one, because fatherhood is not just about having children. It is about leading with intention. Though I am not yet a father in the physical sense, I carry the desire, like I said, the preparation and the sacredness to wear the crown one day. But this video or this speech isn't about me. This is a tribute, a standing ovation for all men across the nation and across the world. Whether you are raising kings and queens under your roof, fighting to stay in their lives from afar, or simply preparing your mind and soul for the day that blessing comes. This message is not about waiting on a title. It's about honoring the weight of manhood, because whether you're a father, a mentor, a husband, a stepdad, or a man rebuilding what was broken, you deserve to be honored. And this is why I will say we, because I sit as a father figure to those who need one at times, because fatherhood in essence is about manhood ultimately. I see you, I celebrate you, I honor you. Now, this message is not for sympathy. It is a salute to every man who has carried a child in his arms, in his heart, or in his hopes. To every man who has had to fight for perception before he can even raise his voice, right? To every father, husband, and brother in the trenches of manhood, this message is for you. Good morning, sir, gentlemen. I'm Coach Rahm. So I want to speak life first into my community first. Then I want to show honor to all the fathers of all creeds and heritages. The reason is that there are several myths that we must preserve through a balance with our personalities, right? Somebody told the world that we don't care, that we walk away, that we disappear. But what do the facts say? I know, according to the CDC National Health Statistics Report, Black fathers, whether they live with their children or not, are more involved in their children's daily lives than fathers of any other race. Think about that. Fatherhood is central to identity, we know. So, a Pew Research study found that 85% of fathers with children under 18 say being a parent is the most or one of the most important aspects of who they are as a person. And over 70% of residential black fathers actually read to their children, help with homework, show up daily. They even bathe them, dress them, feed them. Okay. That's over half. Well, over half of biological fathers are married to the mother of their children. That statistic is important. Over half. They are the ones protecting and building homes, or even when the world wants to ignore that as a truth. Now, where did I get this from? Like I said, the ones who study us. Not what I feel or what someone else has made me to feel, right? Supported by Pew Research studies, that number is 55% of men with biological children. They are the ones that are married to the biological mother of their children. It's not all deadbeat dads. It's not the majority of them. Even among non-residential black fathers, over 50% of them had contact with their children multiple times per week. That's higher than the white or Hispanic fathers in similar situations, right? So I just wanted to get that passed, but let that sink in, right? These men are actually waking up early, working overtime, fighting courts and systems, and paying bills under their own pressures. Yet they still show up with strength, with intention, with consistency. Now, these aren't weak men. These are builders. These are protectors. These are the watchmen at the door, holding their children accountable for their own responsibilities. So today, let's speak facts. Let's speak strength. Let's speak life into every man who's still standing, still fighting, and still showing up. Now, let's talk about the roles, yes, of the fathers or the men in the family. These roles are individual and comprehensive to most, right? First, you have the husband, the guardian of the legacy. All right. The husband is not just a title, it's a contract with God in most people's eyes. You're the foundation of the household. You're not perfect, but present, not passive, but powerful. Now, despite what has been said, marriage isn't a trap. It is a battlefield. A good man is trained for war and built also for peace. Now, real men don't run from commitment. They lead inside of it. So being a husband is more than just a title. It's a commitment to lead, to protect, to build. It's about being the foundation upon which a family stands. A real man understands that being a husband means covering, guiding, and elevating your household. Yes, you must choose wisely, but black husbands especially are healing broken bloodlines and reestablishing lineage with our last names, our traditions, our values. And with fatherhood, these attributes and traits can be passed on. So I do want to talk about the next one, the father. We had the husband, we have the father, and the father is the bloodline commander. And let's put it that way. Fatherhood isn't about just sharing that DNA though. It's about planting discipline, order, vision, and those values into your children. Okay, a husband may just actually have these values, but you are your child's first mirror as a man, your first standard, the first authority figure. Now, fatherhood is about more than just provision. It's about vision, not provision just necessarily, but about vision. It's about setting that standard, instilling those values, and guiding with wisdom, right? You are your child's first role model, their moral compass, their example of accountability, discipline, love, and consistency. Now, when you show up, your words become law. Your actions become legacy. You are raising your own child. And I salute you. If you're fighting to get back in their lives, I salute you again. The streets may not give you your flowers right now, but I salute you. Coach Rahm sees you. But the next guy, the mentor, me, the beacon of the future. Even without biological children, many men step up as mentors, as coaches, as father figures, shaping the lives of the generations to come, and as well as communities. You don't need you don't need a parade to keep showing up. Whether you're coaching a game, you're fixing a meal, you're praying in secret, you're meditating, or just refusing to give up on this particular child, your consistency is your crown. Now, whether you're married, single, divorced, or co-parenting, if you're showing up, you are a builder, right? And we don't apologize for being masculine. We embrace it. We honor it. We sharpen it. It takes a masculine spirit to build or rebuild. Father figures are the rebuilders of the broken. Now, I want to speak to a group that often gets dismissed, the men who didn't get it right the first time. Now, not every man had a blueprint. Some men are just building while they're bleeding. And to those men, those who missed time, made mistakes, or have strained relationships with their children, I do say this. Maybe your child doesn't talk to you right now. Maybe you missed years that you can't get back. Maybe you didn't have a model of a fatherhood figure. So you've been learning in the dark. My message is it's not too late. It's not too late. Stand up. Literally. Stand up. You don't have to stay where you fail. You can rise. You can return. Because children remember effort. They recognize growth. They respond to the truth. Make the call. Write the letter. Show up and don't stop showing up. You may not be with the mother of your child, but don't let that reduce your title. You are still dad, still king. And every diaper changed, every bedtime story, every FaceTime call counts. Truly, you're not a statistic. You are a representation of the eternal force. So redemption is possible. Reconnection is possible. Your past doesn't define your future. Stand up. Own your journey. Reclaim your role. But my message is titled, "The Crown Still Fits." To every man who ever doubted his worth, to the fathers who provide without praise, to the husbands who stay when it's hard, to the men repairing relationships, reclaiming their place, and refusing to fold, the crown still fits. And no matter the lies, the odds, or the silence around your impact, you are necessary. And today, not just today, but every day, don't let them tell our story for us. Today, we tell it ourselves. You're not a mistake. You're not a failure. You're not forgotten. You are needed, watched, imitated, and respected, even when they don't say it. So keep building, keep leading, keep standing up, because real men don't leave when times get difficult. He stands up when it counts. So raise your head, straighten your back. The crown still fits. The crown is heavy, but it fits you perfectly. So happy Father's Day to the protectors, providers, and the path makers. I'm Coach Rahm, and I honor every man standing in that gap. So bros before hoes, but not before the women in our lives. Take care of the children first, but first know that yourself is the law and you are the master in your masterpiece. Catch me on Spotify on Conversations of Mastery. Don't forget to subscribe. Support the channel through PayPal. The links are in the descriptions or comments. Please leave feedback and show some class. That's comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to share. Please be balanced and safe. I'm gone.
Thank you for watching. If you found value in this video and agree with the content, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us create more meaningful content for you. Until you come back, Remember, Coach Rahm says to find your center and stay balanced. Bye for now.